Welcome to Calvin's Barbershop.
You all got to see this.
I don't even want to know what you're looking at on that phone.
Well, you should. I was learning about the dangers of high blood pressure and that we need to get ours checked regularly. High blood pressure can increase the risk of heart attack or stroke, but this text program can help. We need to get ours checked regularly. High blood pressure can increase the risk of heart attack or stroke, but this text program can help. We need to get ours checked regularly. High blood pressure can increase the risk of heart attack or stroke, but this text program can help. We need to get ours checked regularly. High blood pressure can increase the risk of heart attack or stroke, but this text program can help. We need to get ours checked regularly. High blood pressure can increase the risk of heart attack.
Sherman Gillums Jr., Paralyzed Veterans of America.
For more than 70 years, Paralyzed Veterans of America has helped hundreds of thousands of veterans get all the benefits they have earned.
Al Kovac Jr., Paralyzed Veterans of America.
Those are the people who know to choose Allstate. They know the thrill of the hunt when it comes to finding online promo codes. They know you got to haggle with kindness, buy winter coats during the summer, and that sometimes a 3-hour drive is what it takes for that amazing set of antique chairs. Those people also know that you can bundle home and auto and save up to 25% with Allstate.
Bundled savings will vary by state and are not available in all states. Saving up to 25% is the national average savings off the home policy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Vehicle and Property Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Program can help.
This is Everett Fitzhugh, the radio voice.
Veterans of America.
For more than the 70 years, Paralyzed Veterans of America has helped hundreds of thousands of veterans get all
Radio
the benefits
Voice.
they have earned.
Al Kovac Jr., Paralyzed Veterans of America.
They know the thrill of the hunt when it comes to finding online promo codes. They know you gotta haggle with kindness, buy winter coats during the summer, and that sometimes a 3-hour drive is what it takes for that amazing set of antique chairs. Those people also know that you can bundle home and auto and save up to 25% with Allstate.
Bundled savings will vary by state and are not available in all states. Saving up to 25% is national average savings off the home policy subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Vehicle and Property Insurance Company and affiliates.
You're listening to WRDB, Western Reserve Digital Broadcasting, Youngstown, Warren, Salem, and around the world. Please stand by for a special presentation of Western Reserve Radio at westernreserveradio.com on the Live 365 network and the Live 365 app.
And we welcome you to the Alice Noble Ice Arena here in Worcester, Ohio, as Western Reserve Radio and the iMedia One Network are proud to bring you Canton-Akron Jets hockey here on this Sunday morning. Canton-Akron Jets participating in a showcase this weekend. So far, coming into today, they are 1-0-1. Hello, everyone. Jim Craven with you, along with Jerry Lute here high atop the stands here at Alice Noble Arena as we get ready for Game 3 of the Jets weekend. And the Jets started off with a big win on Saturday, as they knocked off the Hilliard Hockey Club by a score of 4-2. That would be their first win in 5 tries. As the Hilliard Hockey Club, they come in ranked number 3 in the state in the USA Hockey rankings. In the late game yesterday, it would be the Miami Junior Redhawks and the Jets getting together. However, that game would end as it did the first time on January 12th in a 1-1 tie. Their first meeting ended in a 5-5 tie on January 12th. The Jets would go on to win that one in a shootout. For the Westerville Warcats, they come in 13-17-2, and they lose a 1-0 close game to the Cincinnati Swords yesterday as they get prepared to take on the Canton-Akron Jets. Jets come in at 17-17-3 under head coach John Houston. 111 goals for, 101 against. And again, their big win coming up Saturday morning, but the tie coming in on Saturday night. Jets right now ranked 5th by the USA Hockey rankings in Ohio and 26th overall in the high school division. Jets part of the North Coast High School Hockey League travel division. And the Westerville Warcats out of the Ohio High School Scholastic League. Game just before this, it was the Miami Redhawks and the Erie Cathedral Prep Ramblers. Easy for me to say. And the Miami Redhawks, they get the 4-1 win over the Erie Cathedral Prep Ramblers. Boy, that's a mouthful. Trying to get that one out there. And a lot of parity as all these teams in the showcase this weekend have been close games and throughout the season. Not really much has changed. Again, the Jets are coached by Sean Houston. His assistants are Ethan Everhart and Johnny Evans. And for the Westerville Warcats, their head coach is Matt Berner, assisted by Dean Lewis and Evan Ingram. Starting lineup for the Canton-Akron Jets up front today. It'll be Lucas Black, Tyson Hunka, and Tyler Benson. And on defense, it's going to be Austin Lute and Angel Nikolov, the 6'5" sophomore. And of course, are both of our seniors this week. Austin Lute and Max Bazaroff playing in their last few weeks here with the Canton-Akron Jets program. They're seniors. They'll go on to graduate. As we get ready for playoffs coming up here, teams looking ahead to Cincinnati. As we wait, and it's going to be, indeed, it will be Angel Nikolov starting on defense for the Jets. And in net, it will be Brandon Frat Antonio. Ryan Carey started last night against the Miami Redhawks. Only allowed one goal. That ended in a 1-1 tie. 15 minutes up on the board here. Frat Antonio will be in the net to our left. And we're underway here as Westerville's going to win this faceoff. Send this one through the neutral zone. Try to center up, but it's going to be Nikolov that'll get it to Black. Puck loose now as Benson tries to come in. Put some pressure on. He'll keep it in the zone. And it'll end up behind the netminder of the Westerville Warcats. Aiden Miggs in goal for the Warcats. Down to the near corner. Black sending around the boards. Try to get the Benson. Benson trying to center it up, but only a Warcat in the way there. That'll be Caden Myers. Myers now with the puck. Content to chip this one down into the zone and go for a change. Just underway here at the Allison Noble Ice Arena. 14-18 of the first period here. Getting a late start after the Miami Redhawk and Erie Cathedral Prep Ramblers game. Offsides now coming up against the Canton-Akron Jets. Or excuse me, against the Redhawks. They'll set this one just outside the zone, right in front of the Jets bench. Face off now. Warcats are going to win this one. And they're going to work in front of the net. And Frat Antonio going to lock this one down, trying to tap it in from the right side of the net. But Frat locking that one down. 14:02 left here in the first period. No score if you're just joining us. As Dahman will take the face-off. It'll be Gavin Weaver trying to bring it up the near boards. 2-on-2, trying to get over to Ben Rose. Ben Rose in the slot waiting for the pass. Got it, but couldn't put it in. And it'll be picked up by the Warcats. They'll send it around the kick plate. Hanneberg trying to step up in there. He'll have to reset it. Jets will have to vacate the zone. As Dahman now going to try to keep it in there. He'll be able to grab it and send it inside. But it'll be picked up by Fiala. Fiala's going to lose that one. Gavin Weaver providing pressure. It's going to be sent around the plates. And Reisinger now sending it down ice. And it's going to be Woodruff with the puck now. 2-on-2 with the Jets. Try to send it down towards the net. It's going to be high up into the ceiling, though. And they'll reset this one as Emmerling, Campbell, Zurkowski, Craven, and Weaver will make it onto the ice. Polchow and Sawyer will head to the ice for the Warcats. They'll drop this one to the left of Fred Antonio. It'll be Zurkowski taking the face off. Jets will win this one. Emmerling trying to send it up to the blue line, but Warcats will get this one. They'll send it back down as Emmerling will try to work this one around the net. Try to drop pass it, but nobody there. Zurkowski was the closest one. Puck now behind Fred Antonio. As Warcats will pick this one up. He'll get out to Hoover. Hoover from the point. Send it off the boards. Try to get it back down to Polchow. Polchow now trying to center it up. But Zurkowski going to step in the way. It's going to be 2-on-1 if they hurry. Zurkowski working his way to the inside. Takes a shot. It's going to go over the cage. And into the netting. So they'll reset this one. Zurkowski using his speed to get around the defender. Could not put one in. And it'll be Seepy. Connor Seepy making his way to the ice. The junior out of South Range High School. Bazarov taking the face-off. Rossi nicely out there with Nikolov and Lute as well. Lute now center ice, setting this one up, trying to find Bazarov. Nothing there, so he'll drop it back to Seepy. Couldn't complete the pass, but Nikolov will come in with the backup. And it'll be knocked away by Sawyer. Lute now trying to set up from behind the net. Rossi nicely taking a shot there, lost the puck. As Bazarov now with an opportunity, he's got a breakaway to take the shot. And it's going to be stopped by Miggs. All kinds of action in front of the net. Bazaroff with the opportunity. Couldn't get the shot off of his stick. Went right into the pads of Aiden Miggs. 12-14 left here, first period. No score. As they'll get ready to drop this one to the left of Miggs. It'll be Myers and Hunka before the face-off. Hannenberg will end up when he'll take a shot. It's going to go off the stick of Knapp. Picked up by the Warcats. He'll bring it through the neutral zone. And I believe it's going to be Barbieri. He's going to knock this one back through, and then he'll play tennis with it, send it back through. As Oyer will send this one behind the net. Lucas Black back on the ice. He'll send this one back up, but Weiss will return the favor for the Warcats. Cross ice pass to Black. Black at the red line. Trying to work it through. They're trying to get it to Hunka, but neither one of them on the same page as Emmerling will try to keep it in. Hunka now from center ice. Trying to work into the corner. Gets it to Benson. Benson tried to get it to Hunka. Couldn't feed it to him. Just couldn't lead him far enough. And it'll be Brussel now with the puck. He's going to send it down. Warcats will go for a change as Reisinger, Woodruff, and Sanfilippo will make it to the ice. Hunka now trying to work down the far boards, but he'll lose the puck. Hannenberg will recover the slow-moving puck, but it's going to be picked up by the Warcats, and it's going to be shot on goal by Reisinger. He's not going to be able to. It's not going to be able to go. Hunka now stepping in on Sanfilippo. Couldn't get it. Puck's going to ricochet. Antonio doing a good job tracking that, knocking it away. Puck now in the slot, be knocked away by Hunka. Get it out to Benson. He'll try to feed Hunka, and this time he'll hit him at mid-ice. Tyson trying to work to the inside, but the puck's going to be knocked away by Cooper Sanfilippo. Sanfilippo now feed to forward, trying to get it to Woodruff. Woodruff fanned on the shot. Reisinger now sending cross ice, and he'll send it over to Estep. Big shot by Max Campbell on to Estep. And Emmerling will try to send this puck forward, but it'll be sent back to him. He'll try to work it through the neutral zone, send it up the walls, and the closest Jet to it will be Dom. It'll be Dom and Weaver and Ben Rose now on the front end for the Jets. Puck now through the neutral zone. And it'll be stopped by Max Campbell. Try to work it with his feet. Couldn't get a hold of it. Gavin Weaver will pick it up from the near board. Try to send it up to Dom. And big shot delivered on to Emmerling from Paul Chow. As Campbell now tries to send it up the far board. Couldn't get all of it. Tried to hit up the backside of the stick. Couldn't make it work. Sawyer now trying to get it loose, but it'll head back to Max Campbell. Campbell going to take another shot from Polchow. And the puck again working back behind the net of Fran Antonio. Puck through the slot. Couldn't connect with Sawyer. As Campbell now will have to chase this one again back behind the net of Fran Antonio. Try to send it around the kick plate to Gavin Weaver. Weaver can't stop it. It's going to head all the way down ice. And they're going to say icing coming up against the Jets. We'll take an opportunity for a change there. Zurakowski, Craven, Weaver, Lute, and Nikolov will be out for the Jets. It'll be Kish, Knapp, Myers, Weiss, and Oyer for the Warcats. They'll drop this one to the right of Fran Antonio. Craven will win this one. Will get it back to Lute. Lute trying to send over to Nikolov. Couldn't connect on the pass. And Knapp, the big man, will get to it first. He'll send it up the boards. He'll keep it in the zone. Weiss tried to get it down, and Zurkowski got in the way. Puck will make its way out of the zone. And Weiss couldn't get it. Now it's going to be Zurakowski with Craven to his left. Going to take the shot. It's going to go off the post and into the boards. Weaver now going to send this one back out. He'll have Nikolov. Nikolov couldn't keep it into the zone. As Lute now will get it to Zurakowski. Zurakowski couldn't pick it up with the stick. It's going to head down behind the net of Aiden Miggs. Puck sent around a kickboard. That'll be around the Nikolov. Nikolov now working low. He'll be replaced by Zurakowski at the point. Gage Weaver now battling in the corner. Send it out to Nikolov. Nikolov with the shot! And it's going to go off the glove of Weiss. As Gage Weaver now going to battle against the boards behind Weiss. Trying to pick this up. It's going to be Craven now. Going to backhand it. Nobody back there. It's just going to kind of flutter until picked up by Evan Weiss. Puck loose now in the circle. As Zurikowski tried to keep it in, but going to be picked up by Kish. And this one's going to head into the net near center ice. 7:52 left here, first period. No score between the Canton-Akron Jets and the Westerville Warcats. This will be the third game of the weekend for the Canton-Akron Jets. They come in 1-0-1, getting the win over Hilliard and the tie against the Miami Junior Redhawks last night. They'll drop this one at center ice. It'll be Bazaroff and Fiala. Puck will sail to the boards, and Sam Filippo will try to send it down ice. It's going to be picked up by a Jet. Seepy with the shot. It's going to be a pad save by Aiden Miggs. Puck now against the boards. They'll battle from behind. Seepy trying to step in as well as Rossi nicely. Send it out to the boards. And it's going to be Bazaroff providing pressure there. Going to knock the puck loose. And they'll send it back around the kick plate. As Barbieri now waiting for the puck, but they'll send it across ice as Reisinger now tried to get to it, but it'll be Bazaroff that'll pick it up at center ice. Reisinger now with the back check. He couldn't handle it. It'll go out to Rossi nicely. Nicely going to take a shot. Going to go wide of the cage. With Seepy getting the rebound in the circle. Puck now in the circle. Take a backhand shot from Rossi. Won't go. Fiala now with the puck. Going to send it to Woodruff. Woodruff tried to send it down ice. Almost a glove save by Fred Antonio, but it's going to go wide of the cage. Puck loose now in the neutral zone. Going to be picked up by Bazaroff. Bazaroff working into the far wall. And he'll try to take a shot. He'll have to reset, send it back out to the point to Hannenberg. Hannenberg going to take a shot. And it's going to be put in the goal on the rebound shot. Connor Seepy. 6:36 of the first period. The Canton-Akron Jets take a 1-0 lead. The junior out of South Range High School, former Kent Cyclone and former Youngstown Phantom, gets the rebound shot. Shot from the point. I believe the assist going to go to Zurikowski as Hunka now win this. He'll win the faceoff. Try to wrap it around. Drop pass to Benson. Benson takes a shot and he scores. Hunka to Benson. Puts the Jets up 2-0. 2 goals coming in the same shift. Or excuse me, not the same shift. That was Zurikowski to Seepy, and then Hunka to Benson. 6:27. So 11 seconds between goals as Hunka will take the face-off. Polchow will end up with this one. He'll try to set something up. Benson providing pressure. He'll get it down the boards, though. Right on the stick of Max Campbell. Campbell working through Polchow. Get it out to Benson. Black now to the far side. Into the corner. He'll get some pressure. It'll be Oyer taking the puck. Sent back out to Campbell. Campbell going to take a shot, but it's going to go over the glass. Polchow takes another shot at Campbell. The Jets trying to keep it in the zone, but it'll be taken out by Oyer. Oyer working through the neutral zone past the blue line and behind the net. Oh, Fred Antonio. Knapp now with the puck. Tyler Benson all over him. Puck loose now as Benson takes the puck from the big man. He'll get it out to Black. Black going to have Hunka in front of him. But he can't connect on the pass. Going to go off the stick of a Warcat into the bench. Puck out of play. 5:39 left here, first period. Jets up by a score of 2-0. Seepy and Benson getting the goals for the Jets. Looking to get over 500 for the first time in a long time this season. The schedule has been arduous for the Canton-Akron Jets. Hannenberg now battling it. Fiala behind the net for the puck. It'll come loose. Get out to Ben Rose. Ben Rose try to tap it back for Gavin Weaver. Weaver can't get to it. It'll be Weiss from the Warcats. It'll bring this one around the net of Miggs. Hannenberg will save this one. He'll send it off the board back behind the goal line. Ben Rose in there trying to find somebody in the slot. Had Gavin Weaver. Couldn't get it to him. And Resinger will be content to send this one over to Fiala. Fiala sending it into the corner as Sanfilippo will make his way to the ice for the Warcats. 4:58 left here, first period. 2-0 is the Jets score. Puck loose in the circle. Woodruff going to send this one across ice down in the far corner. Going to go to Ben Rose. Ben Rose tried to feed it to Dahman. Dahman couldn't handle the pass. And he sent back out to Reisinger. Woodruff chasing down Nikolov. Nikolov now going to send the puck through the neutral zone. And it'll be Ben Rose going to pick this one off. He'll bring it in the offensive zone. He's going to have Weaver to his right. He'll take the shot. Puck's still loose. Dahman trying to get the rebound shot. He won't go. Hannenberg now trying to keep it in the zone, but it's going to trickle outside as Nikolov will battle Woodruff for it. Nikolov will win that one. Angel Nikolov, 6'5", a sophomore. Hard to beat the range on that. Hannenberg tried to send the puck down ice. He'll hit Kish in the back. And the puck will end up down at the other end. It'll be icing coming up against the Canton-Akron Jets. 4:04 left here, first period. Jets will be back on the ice at 5 o'clock as they take on the Newark Generals. We'll have that game for you right here on Western Reserve Radio and the iMedia One Network. Happy to say the Youngstown Phantoms got a win last night. They beat the National Team Development Program 5-1 last night at the Covelli Center. Great crowd on hand. Of course, you heard that game here, all the action with the voice of the Phantoms, Matt Lipsack. Zurikowski, Craven, and Weaver back out on the ice for the Jets. Barbieri and Hannenberg defensively. Excuse me, that'll be Emmerling defensively. Puck loose, trying to keep it in the zone. It'll be Craven trying to get in there, but Russell will knock him away. Puck high in the air now, picked up by Gage Weaver. And it's going to trickle all the way back behind the net of Miggs. Craven now on the boards. Trying to backhand it over to Weaver in the corner. Weaver looking for Craven in the slot. Couldn't handle the pass. Emmerling with the shot. One-timer from the blue line. It's going to go wide left of the cage. Barbieri now working it back to Craven. Craven and Barbieri working against the boards. Puck now going to sail into the bench of the Westerville Warcats. I believe they're going to drop this one to the left of Miggs in the Jet zone, in the Jets offensive zone. 3:02 left here, first period. 2-0 Jets. Canton-Akron, they get 2 goals within 11 seconds. As Bazaroff now will take the face-off against Sawyer. Nikolov will end it with against the boards. He'll take a shot. And it's going to be intercepted before it makes it to the net. Oyer will send this one around the board. Rossi nicely battling there, trying to get it over to a fellow Jet. Can't find anybody. Hannenberg now with the shot from the point. Didn't get everything you wanted on that one. Bazaroff in the slot will battle for the rebound. And they'll lock this one up against the boards. They'll be to the left behind Miggs. Puck loose now as Seepy tried to get it out to Bazaroff. Bazaroff couldn't handle it. And Weiss trying to send this one down, but it'll be Rossi nicely going to step in. Sawyer tried to knock him off the puck. He'll center this one up to Nikolov. Nikolov's going to take a shot, and it's going to go off. It's going to be blocker side save for Miggs. And the puck now sent out of bounds to the far side. Souvenir for the spectators over there. 2:07 left here, first period. Jets with a 2-0 lead. Black, Hunk, and Benson back on the ice. Campbell and Emmerling defensively for CAK. 2:07 to go here in this first frame. They'll drop this one to the right of Miggs. Warcats will win this one, but Campbell stepping up there, trying to keep it into the zone. He'll be able to. Black now trying to find it against the far boards. Take a little push from behind. Hunka now with the puck, trying to find somebody in the slot. Nobody there. He'll have to track back around. Back into the slot. Black had it, and he's going to feed it to Benson. Benson couldn't get it to go. Benson just to the left there. A little bit of a sharp angle, short shot, but couldn't get it. Benson now working from behind the bench. He'll take a shot, get knocked off the puck. Hunka trying to find somebody in the slot, looking for Lucas Black. They'll send it back to Hunka. Tyson Hunka trying to wrap around. Black's going to have it, and the puck going to trickle wide of the cage. Black now against the boards. Well, backhanded, get it to Benson. Benson working from behind the goal line, trying to get it to Hunka. Hunka couldn't get the pass in the slot. And the Warcats will have this one. Woodruff now sending it across ice, but Black will step in and redirect it. Emmerling now stepping in as well. Benson trying to get to it. Benson going to knock down Sam Filippo. No call on the play. And there it is. They are going to call that one. It's going to be Benson. He'll head to the box for 2 minutes. And the Jets will go to their first penalty kill of the day. Penalty kill unit doing a great job last night. As the Miami Junior Redhawks, I believe they went 0 for 4 on the power play last night. Myers now to take the face-off against Hunka. They'll drop this one to the right of Fred Antonio. 1 minute left here in this first frame. Puck down is Westerville. Trying to send it down behind the goal line. Nicola will be the closest one to it. He tries to send it around the boards, and it'll be stopped before it leaves the zone. Russell now battling for it behind the bench. It's going to be Hunka that's going to end up with it. He's going to lose it to Paul Chow. Hannenberg now behind the net battling two Warcats. They'll reset. Puck now loose. Nikolov, the nearest Jet to it. To the near wall. Hunka, 2-on-1 now with Black. Black with the shot, and he's going to score on the shorthanded goal. 18.6 seconds left in the first frame. Lucas Black with his second shorthanded goal of the weekend. Comes at 18.6 seconds left in the first period. Jets take a 3-0 lead. Jets first line on fire this morning. Here, first unit penalty kill. Doing a good job. So Fiala and Hunka will take the face-off. Hunka will send this one down behind the goal line. Still 1:14 left on the Tyler Benson penalty. We'll start the second period off on the power play. Here's Hunka. We'll steal this one from Oyer. And that'll bring us to the end of the first period here at Alice Noble Ice Arena in Worcester. The Canton-Akron Jets, they jump out to a 3-0 lead. We're going to step aside for a timeout. You're listening to Canton-Akron Jets hockey here on Western Reserve Radio, part of the iMedia One network.
Hey, football fans, don't miss the hard-hitting action of Youngstown Phantoms hockey at the Cavelli Center in downtown Youngstown. The Phantoms are preparing for the upcoming season as they take to the ice to defend their Clark Cup championship. With over a dozen highly touted prospects on this year's roster, the road to the NHL clearly runs through Youngstown. Purchase season tickets, group tickets, and individual game tickets now by calling 330-747-PUCK. That's 330-747-7825, or go to youngstownphantoms.com.
This is Everett Fitzhugh, the radio voice of the NHL Seattle Kraken, and when I want to catch up with Youngstown sports, I tune in to Western Reserve Radio, WRDB, The Scourge.
Second period action coming up here on Western Reserve Radio. We'll switch sides. Miggs will be in the net to our left. Fred Antonio to our right. Jets up by a score of 3-0. Scores coming in the first period from CP, Benson, and Black. Black with the shorthanded goal on the Tyler Benson penalty. It'll be Hunka and Fiala. Resinger will end up with it. He'll send this one across ice. He'll try to work it through mid-ice. Black will go down. He'll recover. It'll be Oyer with the puck. That's going to be picked up by Black. Black tried to get it to Hunka. Pass came off kind of funny there. Spinning puck. And Westerville now will reset. They'll work forward. Sawyer with the puck. It's going to be Black that's going to knock it away. He's going to take the shot, but it's going to go high over the cage. Black looking for his second shorthanded goal of the shift. Oyer now from the far boards, trying to find somebody in the slot. Trying to center it up. He'll get it to the middle, and it's going to be a score for the Warcats. Westerville converts on the power play. That's going to be Kendall Woodruff, the defenseman for the Warcats. Cats make this a 3-1 game. That'll clear the penalty. Benson will make his way out. Craven, Weaver, and Zurakowski now out for the Jets. Puck loose now. Zurakowski now going to backhand this one into the defensive zone. Craven stepped in, tried to provide some pressure. Weaver with the puck. It went back to Nikolov. Craven to Zurakowski on a nice pass. Zurakowski with Weaver to his left. Couldn't get the pass off, but Weaver will end up with it from behind the net. Puck will be loose on the near boards. Craven trying to step in. Slow this one down. They'll get it out to Paler. Paler couldn't handle it, and will head back down in the corner, and Craven will chase it. And will end up back past to Zurakowski. Zurakowski trying to pick it up, but Hoover going to knock this one around the boards, and Craven will pick this one up from behind the net of Miggs. He'll get it to the slot, trying to get it to Barbieri. Wouldn't go, went wide right of the cage. Now Weaver sending it across ice. Send it to Zurakowski. Kale going to take a shot. It's going to go over the net and into the glass. Back to the boards now as Weaver will find it. He'll get out to Craven. Campbell now picking it up. Try to take a shot and go wide right of the cage. Barbieri now stepping in, trying to keep it in the zone. As Weaver will pick it up, be Zurakowski again. He'll take the shot. And it'll be a pad save by Miggs. Hoover now with the puck. He's going to battle Weaver. Weaver trying to get out to Craven. Craven going to take a sharp angle shot. Going to go off the boot of a Warcat. They'll try to send it down over to Weaver. Craven working around the net, trying to find an option. He'll get it out to the point. That'll be Barbieri. Barbieri going to take the shot. He'll get it to Weaver. Weaver with an opportunity, but Miggs going to lock this one down. 12:49 left here, second period. Jets with a 3-1 lead. And Craven, Zurakowski, and Weaver with several opportunities to put one in. Miggs a little slow to get up. Did a great job on that whole sequence. They'll drop this one to the left of the Warcats netminder. It'll be Dahman for the Jets. And Myers for the Warcats taking the face-off. 12:49 left here, second frame. Puck down, Warcats will win this one. They'll send around the boards, be high. They run into Nikolov, but he couldn't stop it. No icing coming up. Austin Lute back out. Shot on goal from the slot. That was going to be Hoover on an errant pass. Puck loose now against the boards. It'll be Dahman and Lute battling for it down low. I believe that's going to be Myers from behind for the Warcats. Ben Rose trying to tap that one out to Dahman. Couldn't get it to go, but it's going to go behind the goal line, behind Fred Antonio. Picked up by Nikolov. He'll send it around the boards. It'll ride the top of the glass. Top of the boards at the glass. Puck loose now. Myers with it. But it'll be picked up by Gavin Weaver. Weaver bringing it through center ice. Gets it over to Dahman. Dahman tries to backhand it. Had Ben Rose to his left. Just didn't have enough room to pass it over. It'll be sent back out to the point. Lute with the shot. And it's going to go wide right of the cage. Nikolov now at the point. Ben Rose in front of him, but he'll hold on to it. He'll walk the blue line. Tap it down. Get it to Dahman. Dahman got a shot, but he didn't get all of it. Ben Rose now sending it back down to Gavin Weaver. Weaver getting pressured by Sam Filippo. Puck loose in the slot. Ben Rose takes a shot and he scores. Ben Rose with the goal. 11:28 of the second period. He gets the assist from Gavin Weaver. Jets take a 4-1 lead. Last meeting between these teams back in November. Jets get the 5-1 win, and it'll be Fiala and Bazarov for the faceoff. Hannenberg now sending this one up the boards. Fiala will put it down with his glove. Puck will sail down toward Fred Antonio. He'll lock it down safely. 11:16 left here in the second period. Jets with a 4-1 lead. Goals coming to just about every way imaginable. Bazarov to take the face-off against Fiala. To the left of Fred Antonio. Hannenberg will send it around the board. Try to get it to Seepy. Seepy can't handle it. Woodruff now chipped this one towards Fred Antonio. Hannenberg will knock it away. A shot on goal from the left side of Fred Antonio. He picked up by Bazarov on the rebound. It'll be Bazarov looking for Nicely. Nicely going to have to hold up before he enters the zone. Bazarov he's going to try to take a shot. Tried to work around the defense of a Warcat, but it'll be Wardruff that's going to end up with the loose puck. Turnover by the Jets. It'll be Barbieri now. He'll be on the move. Nicely going to lose it as well. Puck now heading down towards the right circle near Fred Antonio. Picked up by Bazarov. Bazarov trying to work through some traffic. Working through the neutral zone. It's going to be 2-on-2. And Bazarov going to be knocked off the puck by Oyer. It'll be picked up by Weiss. Puck now. Sent out to Reisinger. Intended. Hannibal going to step in, though. He'll try to get it down low. He'll chip it down. Puck to the far boards. Now picked up by CP. Now Rossi nicely with it. Trying to find some room for a shot. Takes a shot. It's going to go in. 10:04 of the second period. Rossi nicely. Right down Broadway. Fires a shot. It goes in. 5-1 is the Jets' lead with 10:03 left here in the second period. Again, the Jets will be back on the ice today at 5 p.m. as they take on the Newark Generals. Last time they met in November, Newark shut out the Jets by a score of 2-0 on a Sunday morning. Hunka taking the face-off against Sawyer. Warcats will win this one. They'll chip it up here, but after being bounced around, it'll be Emmerling. They'll send us up the board, try to get it to Black. Lewis will step in and kick it right back behind the goal line behind Fred Antonio. Campbell now sending out to Benson. Benson chipping it over to Hunka. Hunka had an opportunity here, but he's going to be pushed to the outside, and penalty coming up there as he was essentially horse-collared by a Warcat. We'll see who the penalty's coming up on. Couldn't catch the number on that, I believe. That's going to be on Nick Hoover, the defenseman. I don't know if he had any other choice at that point. So if there's such thing as a good penalty, Hoover may have gotten it. Avoided the shot on goal by Bazarov. Or excuse me, by Hunka. Dahman taking the face-off now against Caden Myers. That beats to the left of Miggs. Shot by Hunka. Glove save by Aiden Miggs. CAK on the power play for the next 1:57. 9:34 left here in the second period. They'll set this up at the point. Black. Sending it down low. They'll send it back to Black. Black looking for Hunka across there. Trying to take a shot, but it's going to go off of a Warcat. And he'll have to recover that one. Hannibal taking a shot from the slot. He recovered the puck shot by Black. Couldn't get it to go. Miggs will swallow this one up in the belly. 1:37 left on the power play for the Canton-Akron Jets. 9:13 left on the clock. Jets with a 5-1 lead. Dom going to take the face-off to the left of Miggs. And puck going to sail up into the net. And we'll do it again just a second later. So it'll be Payer taking the face-off against Dahman. He'll send this one back behind the goal line, try to chip it off the board. Black will end up with it. He'll send it D to Hunka. Hunka trying to feed it to Dahman. Couldn't get it. Dahman with a second shot, but it's going to go high and into the net. Behind Miggs, 8:57 left here. 1:21 left on the power play. San Filippo and Lewis will make their way to the ice for the Warcats. Puck drop to the right of Miggs, and this one's going to sail down to the end of the ice. Fred Antonio will set it up for Black. Black will bring it around to the net. Russell providing some pressure. He'll feed it over to Hannenberg. Hannenberg going to lose one to Russell, but he'll recover. Send it back over to Tyson Hunka. Hunka sending it back to Hannenberg. Hannenberg working right down the middle of the ice. Tries to take a sharp angle shot. Going to go off the pad of Miggs and into the net. So it's going to be Hunka, Dahman, and Black. Forwards for the Jets. Hannenberg and Barbier on defense will drop this one to the right of Miggs. Dahman going to win this one. He'll send it out to Black. Black going to send it D to Hannenberg. Hannenberg going to take a shot into the belly of Miggs. Miggs going to let this one go, though. So Black will try it again. He'll send it to Hunka. Hunka tried to send it down low to Hannenberg. Hannenberg couldn't get to the pass in time. Puck loose, but Black's going to step up, and he and Hannenberg will switch positions. As Black works it around the net, try to send it through the slot. Shot on goal by Hannenberg. That's when he stopped by Miggs, and the puck will sail down towards Fred Antonio, who will have the opportunity to reset this one. Hunka now bringing it down the far side. Moving right to left. Polchow now trying to step in. Couldn't get to him. Sanfilippo doing as well. Trying to find dominant slot. Nobody there, so we'll send it around the boards. Hannenberg going to take a shot. Pad saved by Miggs. Second shot coming from Barbieri. It won't go as well. Miggs trying to recover. He's on his back. Hannenberg out at the point. Can't keep it in the zone. He's going to battle Hoover. Hoover with a breakaway. It's going to be 1-on-1. It's going to be shot. Fred Antonio's going to stop it. And he's accidentally going to stop a third one and a fourth shot. Hunka inadvertently sailed into Fred Antonio in the net. They both went down, and the shots just went off the pile of bodies as the net comes off its moorings. What a weird sequence there. Westerville with the opportunity to score, but couldn't shoot past the pile of bodies. So Westerville with an opportunity as well, but can't get it to go, so it'll be Craven, Zurakowski, and Weaver back out for the Jets as the Warcats will clear this penalty. They'll drop it to the right of Fred Antonio. Craven battling for it and send it out the middle of the ice. Picked up by Myers. Myers taking a shot. It'll go over the net. Puck loose now. It's going to be Zurakowski and Weaver. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Zurakowski going to take the shot. And it was going to go off the post. Weaver had the opportunity for the rebound shot. Couldn't get to it. Zurakowski going to send this one back out to Loot. Loot from the point. Send it over to Nikolov. D to D. Nikolov taking a shot. It's going to be swallowed up in the belly of Aiden Miggs. Great action here in the second period. Jets up by a score of 5-1. As Russell, Woodruff, Lewis, Resinger, and Hoover will make their way to the ice for the Warcats. They'll drop it to the right of Miggs. And Craven, Zurakowski, and Weaver still out. Nikolov and Loot defensively for CAK. Nikolov with the shot from the point, going to go off a stick, go high. And Zurakowski going to step in there, do some fancy footwork. Tried to shoot it. Went wide or left of the cage. Zurakowski with the puck again, trying to send it down low, get it to Weaver. Weaver trying to look for Craven in the slot. Too much traffic there, though. Weaver going to hold on to that. So something develops. He'll get it over to Craven. Craven working near the boards. He'll send it up to Loot. Loot going to take the shot from the point. And it's going to be stopped on the Zurakowski shot. Miggs again makes another great save. 6:05 left here, second period. A great movement by that line. Just couldn't get anything to go. As now Rose, Gavin Weaver, and Breen Dahman will be out for the Jets. Campbell and Emmerling on the defense. They'll drop this to the right of Fred Antonio. 6:05 left here. Second period. Dahman will win this one. Send around the boards. Campbell trying to send it up the boards to Gavin Weaver. But it'll be Myers that'll step into the way. Puck loose down near Fred Antonio. And it'll sail out to center ice. And Sanfilippo will try to backhand it. I don't know who he was trying to send it to, but Ben Rose will end up with it. And Sanfilippo and Rose will battle for it against the boards. Breen Dahman coming in for the support, but Gavin Weaver will end up with the puck. Max Campbell keeping the puck in the zone. Breen Dahman now. Going to send it to Campbell. Campbell with the one-timer. Couldn't get it go, and it'll be sent back around the kick plate. As it'll leave the zone here. CAK will have to vacate. Rose and Dahman trying to make their way out. 5:16 left here, second period. Biella with the opportunity to get the puck. But Paler now, 2-on-1. It's going to be a shot. And Warcats tried to tip one over the cage. Carson Fiella couldn't get it to go. Emmerling to the right of Miggs now. He'll work it around the cage, trying to find somebody in the slot. Looking for Dahman, couldn't get it there. Puck loose. And he'll sail back out to Ben Rose. Rose taking a half-hearted shot. And Miggs will lock that one down. 4:44 left here, second period. Jets with a 5-1 lead. We'll be back today at 5 p.m. as the Jets wrap up this showcase weekend with a familiar foe in the Newark Generals. Drop this one to the left of Miggs. It'll be Bazaroff and Hoover, I believe. Oh, excuse me, that'll be Myers. Hanneberg with the shot. Glove saved by Miggs. Miggs taking a lot of shots today, doing actually not a bad job. Just the volume of shots that he's taking. As Warcats will win this one. Hanneberg, though, will pick it up in a neutral zone. Kish is going to have it. Trying to work around Barbieri and didn't have anywhere else to go. Knapp was the closest one, but they'll have to step back and reset. Oyer now with the puck. He'll send it to the boards. Hanneberg, he'll kick it back. Puck still loose. It'll end up behind the goal line, behind Fred Antonio. Barbieri now with the puck, trying to move it forward. Looking for somebody across the ice. He'll get it out to Bazaroff. Bazaroff and Seepy trying to set something up. The puck will be knocked away. This time it'll be Barbieri taking a shot. He fans on it from the left side of Miggs. Trying to find somebody in the slot. He's got Bazaroff. Bazaroff takes a shot. Pad save by Miggs. Kish now working down the circles. Bazaroff now with the puck. He tipped away, and Max trying to work his way around. He'll have nicely to his left. Trying to find an option. Takes a shot. It's going to go over the cage and into the boards. Hanneberg will try to stop it before it left the zone. And Hanneberg will send this one back down as Hunka and Benson will make their way to the ice. Puck sailing down ice. Should be icing coming up against Westerville, and indeed it will be. 3:30 left here, second period. Jets with a 5-1 lead. Plenty of hockey to go here. Another 18 minutes. Again, 5 p.m. will have the second of the games today. As Hunka will take this face-off against Woodruff. Puck loose. Another save by Miggs. A backhand by Benson. And he can't get it to go. Aiden Miggs with another outstanding save. Miggs just taking shot after shot. As he's shaking up a little bit there. Shaking that right hand. As tossed off that blocker. Shot might have been too close. Might have stung a little bit. Thinking. I hear those things hurt when they hit you. So dropping it again to the left of Miggs. Hunka taking the face off with Woodruff. Puck going to sail into the net this time again. 3:19 left here. We'll drop it again. Westerville coming in 13-17-2 into today's contest. -10 in the goal department. 125 to 135. Westerville will win this one, but I don't believe Reisinger is going to be able to get to it quick enough as Nikolov will come up, knock him out the puck. Shot on goal by Woodruff. And Fred Antonio with the save. As Emmerling, Campbell, Craven, Zurakowski, and Weaver will come out for the change. He'll drop this one to the left of Fred Antonio. 3:05 left here in this second period. So Zurakowski taking the face-off against Kendall Woodruff. Jets initially won this one, but it'll be knocked away. Campbell will send it up, try to get Zurakowski. It'll be Zurakowski and Weaver now 2-on-2. Craven trailing. Zurakowski takes a shot into the belly of Miggs. He stops another shot with 2:50 left in the second period. Sanfilippo, Baczynski, Polchow, Fiala, and Brussel will come out for Westerville. Craven, Weaver, Zurakowski, Emmerling, and Campbell will remain out for the Jets. I'll drop this one to the right of Miggs. Zurakowski going to send this one down in the corner, be picked up by Sanfilippo, but he'll be knocked off the puck by Weaver. Craven now trying to chase it around. He'll have to reset, and he'll wait outside as it'll be a shot from the point by Max Campbell. It'll go off a Warcat. As Craven now from behind sends Filippo into the boards. Puck still loose. Weaver stepping in to take the puck from Brussel. And it'll sail across ice. And back to Brussel. Brussel now one-on-one with Emmerling. Emmerling going to win this one, bring it around the cage of Fred Antonio. Weaver going to step in, try to get it to Zurkowski. Zurkowski tried to move it forward. And the puck will sail behind the goal line, behind Fred Antonio. Weaver now slowing down, going to be try to set it up. Pressure coming from Fiala. As Craven tried to pick it up, but it'll get out to Sanfilippo. He tried to send it back down into the zone. Puck working around the blue line now through center ice. Weaver trying to get it away from Pazinski. And Zurkowski's going to step in there. Weaver in the slot. Zurkowski couldn't get his feet set to get the pass off. Craven trying to get it off the boards. Tried to send it back, but Fiala going to step in and send it out to Polchow. Polchow going to be knocked off the puck by Campbell. Emmerling with the puck now as Polchow recovers from the ice. Craven trying to find somebody forward. He's not going to be the first guy. Trying to find somebody. And the puck's going to come loose. Max Campbell now coming in to back up Craven. Craven going to take a shot from Polchow, and I think they're going to call that. Power play coming up for the Canton-Akron Jets, I believe. As indeed Polchow will take 2 minutes for the hit on Craven. 1:12 left here, second period. They'll drop this one to the right of Miggs. Black, Hanneberg, Dahman, Hunka. And Emmerling out for the power play unit. Hunka tried to send it center ice, tried to get it to Dahman. Couldn't get all of it. Send it back out to Black. Black will send it D to Hanneberg. Hanneberg stepping back, fanned on a pass. Yeah, but he'll end up getting it to Dahman. Dahman going to get it to the slot. Trying to get it to Barbieri. And the puck now down in the corner. Try to send up the boards. Black tried to stop it, but it'll head down ice. And Fred Antonio will set this one up for the Jets. He'll send it back out to Hanneberg. Hanneberg will send it out to Black. Black from behind the net. Try to get it over to Hunka to go off the boards. Barbieri have it. Little miscommunication there. We thought Hunka was going to take it, but Hanneberg will end up with it again. And he'll get it into the Jets' offensive zone and kick back out. As Barbieri will take a shot from the circle. As the Jets' power play unit resets, he'll get it back out to the point to Black. Black to Hanneberg. Hanneberg sending it down to Hunka. Hunka couldn't handle the pass. It will jump over stick, and it'll end up into the net on the defense of Ron Oyer. 5-1 the score. 10 seconds left here in the second period. 58 seconds left on the power play for CAK. They'll drop it to the right of Miggs. Dahman will send this out to Black. Black will take a shot. Try to get it through traffic. Oyer will knock that one away. Hanneberg will step into the boards and try to get it out of the zone, but picked up by Black. Black takes the last shot, and that'll be the end of the second period. So after two periods, the Canton-Akron Jets, they take a 5-1 lead here at the Alice Noble Ice Arena in Worcester. We're going to step aside for a timeout. When we come back, we'll give you a scoring recap, and we'll get you ready for third period action here. You were listening to Canton-Akron Jets hockey on Western Reserve Radio, part of the iMedia One Network.
Hey, football fans, don't miss the hard-hitting action of Youngstown Phantoms hockey at the Cavelli Center in downtown Youngstown. The Phantoms are preparing for the upcoming season as they take to the ice to defend their Clark Cup championship. With over a dozen highly touted prospects on this year's roster, the road to the NHL clearly runs through Youngstown. Purchase season tickets, group tickets, and individual game tickets now by calling 330-747-PUCK. That's 330-747-7825, or go to youngstownphantoms.com. Catch all of the spring and summer action of Cleveland Cobras minor league football on Western Reserve Radio. Follow the Cobras as they compete against teams from around the region in pursuit of a Tri-Point Football League championship. And if you're looking to continue your football career after high school, college, or even the pros, or to be part of the Cobras staff, go to Facebook at Cleveland Cobras Football. Or contact owner Jesse Caldwell at 330-416-3442. Be a part of the excitement of Cleveland Cobras football.
Located in Applewood Estates in Boardman Township, the Applewood Swim and Tennis Club offers a pleasant family environment. Choose a membership that meets your needs and enjoy a relaxing venue that includes not only swimming for the family, but also youth activities such as competitive swimming, tennis, and more. Enjoy the friendly atmosphere all summer long with the staff and members of the Applewood Swim and Tennis Club. For more information, go to applewoodswimandtennis.com or call 330-953-2833.
Intermission time here between the second and third period as they cut the ice. We'll take a look at a scoring recap here. As the scoring got started with 6:36 left in the first period, it would be Connor Seepy getting the feed from Max Bazaroff to put the Jets up by a score of 1-0. Just 11 seconds later, Tyler Benson would put one in with the helper from Tyson Hunka. And with just 18 seconds left in the first period, Lucas Black would get his second shorthanded goal of the weekend as he got the feed from Tyson Hunka. That would put the Jets ahead by a score of 3-0. We'd start off the second period with 14-18 left, and it would be Kendall Woodruff. They would put one in for the Warcats. That would get them on the board, cutting the lead to 3-1 for the Canton-Akron Jets. 11:26 of the second period, it would be Ben Rose with the feed from Gage Weaver to increase the lead, and we would round out the scoring in the second period at 10:04 left when Rossi Nicely would put one in with the helper coming from Connor Seepy. We're going to step aside for another timeout when we come back. Third period action coming up here from the Alice Noble Ice Arena in Worcester, Ohio. You're listening to Canton-Akron Jets Hockey here on Western Reserve Radio, part of the iMedia One network.
Passion, talent, development. NCAA hockey offers all that, and its players graduate at a 90% rate. Joe Pavelski.
Backhand scores! Wow, what a goal!
Johnny Gaudreau. And Torrey Krupp were stars on campus before the NHL stage. Whether you are a fan or a player, nothing compares to college hockey. Visit collegehockeyinc.com and follow @College Hockey.
Champions of the college hockey world!
During the fall and winter, grilling season never ends, and Gessler Propane is your local supplier that makes sure you get your hard-earned money's worth. Why go to gas exchanges to pay higher prices for tanks not filled to capacity? Gessler Propane makes sure you're prepared for year-round grilling with 100% filled tanks at a reasonable cost. See Bob Monday through Friday, 10 to 4, and Saturday, 9 to 3 at Gessler Propane, 702 Youngstown Poland Road, Struthers, or call 330-755-9119. Gessler Propane. They got gas.
Located in Applewood Estates in Boardman Township, the Applewood Swim and Tennis Club offers a pleasant family environment. Choose a membership that meets your needs and enjoy a relaxing venue that includes not only swimming for the family, but also youth activities such as competitive swimming, tennis, and more. Enjoy the friendly atmosphere all summer long with the staff and members of the Applewood Swim and Tennis Club. For more information, go to applewoodswimandtennis.com or call 330-953-2833.
Welcome to Calvin's Barbershop.
You all got to see this.
I don't even want to know what you're looking at on that phone.
Well, you should. I was learning about the dangers of high blood pressure and that we need to get ours checked regularly. High blood pressure can increase the risk of heart attack or stroke, but this text program can help keep it at a healthy range. Just text Barbershop to 97779 to sign up.
I'll get right on it as soon as I'm done with this baby panda video.
Text Barbershop to 97779. A message from the American Heart Association and the Ad Council.
It's important to plan ahead for emergencies, like the storm. When it kicked in, we had a plan.
Separated.
We were able to get in touch with each other in no time.
Idea how to find each other.
The whole experience was fine.
the most frightening 10 hours of my life.
If there's one piece of advice I'd offer other moms out there, it's to stay calm and keep to the plan.
Message.
Some parents plan ahead. Some don't. Make sure you know where to find your family in an emergency. Start your plan at ready.gov. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Will that be all?
Can I also have the Price is Right scratch off?
Come on down!
Excuse me?
Come on down! You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. Play the Price is Right scratch off from the Ohio Lottery today. Win up to $100,000 instantly. Or enter for your chance to win a trip to Las Vegas for a chance to win up to $50 million in the Come On Down Challenge. Next in line,
I'll take whatever she's got.
Come on down! Lottery players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly.
It may be hard to believe, but people just like you are already saving money. FeedThePig.org makes it easy. Their simple savings plan teaches you how to start saving. without going overboard. So you don't need to start foraging wild berries.
I was skeptical, but these are actually pretty good.
You don't need to sell your soul to the devil.
$15 is the best I can do.
You just need feedthepig.org. Don't get left behind. Get tips and tools at feedthepig.org. Brought to you by the American Institute of CPAs and the Ad Council.
Welcome to Calvin's Barbershop.
You all got to see this.
I don't even want to know what you're looking at on that phone.
Well, you should. I was learning about the dangers of high blood pressure and that we need to get ours checked regularly. High blood pressure can increase the risk of heart attack or stroke, but this text program can help keep it at a healthy range. Just text barbershop to 97779 to sign up.
I'll get right on it as soon as I'm done with this baby panda video.
Text barbershop to 97779. A message from the American Heart Association and the Ad Council.
So, are you enjoying our station? Well, now you can take us along on your mobile device wherever you go. Wow! The free Live 365 app is available for both Apple and Android devices.
That sounds like fun. I'll give it a try.
Just go to the Apple app or Google Play Store and download it today.
You're listening to WRDB, Western Reserve Digital Broadcasting, Youngstown, Warren, Salem, and around the world. Youngstown, Warren, and Salem's local and national sports talk can be found on TuneIn and the Live 365 app at Western Reserve Radio, WRDB, The Scourge.
Back here at the Alice Noble Ice Arena in Worcester, Ohio, Canton-Akron Jets with a 5-1 lead over the Westerville Warcats. CAK will start the third period on the power play. It'll be 48 seconds left on the penalty. To Andrew Polchow. As the Warcats trying to dig themselves out of a hole. Great play by goalie play by Aiden Miggs, but taking just a volume of shots. And of course, Brandon Frat Antonio giving one goal up on a penalty kill. Canton-Akron Jets, they get the win over Hilliard yesterday by a score of 4-2. So they were 1-4 against Hilliard on the season. And then they tie the Miami Junior Redhawks last night 1-1 in a fantastic defensive game back and forth. Another interesting game earlier that we were watching. It was Erie Cathedral Prep and the Miami Junior Redhawks. And I'll tell you, that game back and forth, Miami gets the win, but if you had to pay to get in, you got your money's worth on that one. Miami ends up knocking off Erie Cathedral Prep. Of course, CAK seeing them last weekend, splitting the series with them on Saturday and Sunday. As both teams make their way back to the ice, we'll step aside for one more timeout. When we come back, third period action coming up here. You are listening to Canton-Akron Jets Hockey here on Western Reserve Radio, a part of the iMedia One network.
Hey, football fans, don't miss the hard-hitting action of Youngstown Phantoms hockey at the Cavelli Center in downtown Youngstown. The Phantoms are preparing for the upcoming season as they take to the ice to defend their Clark Cup championship. With over a dozen highly touted prospects on this year's roster, the road to the NHL clearly runs through Youngstown. Purchase season tickets, group tickets, and individual game tickets now by calling 330-747-PUCK. That's 330-747-7825 or go to youngstownphantoms.com.
So, are you enjoying our station? Well, now you can take us along on your mobile device wherever you go. Wow! The free Live 365 app is available for both Apple and Android devices.
That sounds like fun. I'll give it a try.
Just go to the Apple app or Google Play Store and download it today.
You're listening to WRDB, Western Reserve Digital Broadcasting, Youngstown, Warren, Salem, and around the world.
This is Everett Fitzhugh, the radio voice of the NHL Seattle Kraken. And when I want to catch up with Youngstown sports, I tune in to Western Reserve Radio, WRDB, The Scourge.
Third period action coming up here from Alice Noble Arena in Worcester as Andrew Polchow will head back over to the box for the next 48 seconds. CAK will be on the power play. Polchow delivered a shot on Craven. Got called for that. Jets will start out with Hunka, Hanneberg, Dahman, Black, and Barbieri on the ice. It'll be Lewis, Hoover, Myers, Lewis, and I believe that's going to be Sawyer out for Westerville. Brad Antonio now into the net to the left of us, and Aiden Miggs into the net to the right of us. Again, Miggs taking a volume of shots today. Giving up 5 goals, and I don't know if they were all on him, though. So we'll give him some credit on that one. Jets, again, lead score by a score of 5-1. AFC and NFC Championship weekend here coming up. But you can always turn on the Live 365 app, listen in on the Canton-Akron Jets as Hunka will take the face-off against Myers. And Westerville send this one down behind Fred Antonio. Hunka now working around the net. He'll drop it to Black. Black couldn't handle it. Hanneberg will end up with it. Hanneberg will have a little trouble controlling it himself here on this ice that still was a little wet. Wow. Easy for me to say there, Jerry. Thanks. My hard drive just froze up. Hunka now in the slot trying to work through 2 Warcats. He'll lose the puck. And Breen Dahman will step in to send this one up the boards to Hanneberg. Hanneberg going to take the shot from the slot. It's going to go high over the cage. And Barbieri recovered. He'll send it back out to Hunka. Hunka from the circle to the left of Miggs. He'll work his way down low. He'll have Hoover in front of him. He'll send it over to the other point. And he'll send it back to Hunka. Hunka was trying to wrap around. Couldn't get it to go. Miggs stopped that one. Hunka will get his own rebound. And we have a whistle. And I'll say the net came off its moorings. Not by much, but officials will clean house, and both teams will go for a wholesale change. It'll be Craven, Zurakowski, Weaver, Nikolov, and Lute out as Westerville cleared their penalty. They'll drop it to the right of Miggs. Zurakowski taking the face-off against Viella. Weaver will end up with it, send it out to Craven down low. Craven can send it to Weaver. Weaver from the right side of Miggs took a shot, going to go high. Weaver sending it back to Zurakowski. Zurakowski trying to work through the defense of 2 Warcats. He's actually going to end up with the puck, but then lose it. Craven going to step in there, but it'll make it all the way up to Nikolov. Nikolov at the blue line. What's a fancy footwork? Going to take a shot, but it's going to go off a boot of a Warcat, get redirected, and Lute will try to shoot this one down behind the net. Zurakowski stepping in with the hit on Oyer. Big size disparity in that battle. And Westerville now with the puck. He'll send it out to the far side. That'll be Reisinger going down the far wall, but he'll be held up by Zurakowski. Craven will step in, try to get the puck away. It'll be set down behind the goal line. Weaver working from behind Fred Antonio now, trying to find an option. He'll find Craven and went off the stick of Craven. I think he was looking for Zurakowski, actually, but it'll be Oyer that will send this one back down, and Nikolov will have an opportunity to bring this one out. He'll send over to Zurakowski. Zurakowski down the near board. Knapp is near the nearest Warcat there. And Nikolov now with the pass from Zurakowski takes a shot, going to go off the boot of Oyer. Puck loose now is Knapp. Will work one-on-one against Craven. He'll take the shot off the chest of Fred Antonio. And Emmerling now bringing it through the zone. Emmerling got slowed up a little bit to get a shot off from the right side of Miggs. Miggs will make the pad save on that. Puck loose now in the neutral zone. And it tried to get this one over to Knapp. Knapp couldn't react fast enough. Emmerling sending it to the boards. Tried to get it to Weaver. Weaver couldn't handle the ricochet. Puck loose now is Oyer. That'll be Payer with the puck at the blue line. Going to be tripped up by Nikolov. No call from the officials, and there it is. As Angel Nikolov will head to the box for 2 minutes for tripping. 12:05 left here in this third period. Jets up by a score of 5-1. So Lute, Hanneberg, Hunka, and Black will head back to the ice on the penalty kill. Fiala, Oyer, Woodruff, Sawyer, and Reisinger for Westerville. They'll drop this to the right of Fred Antonio. Hunka tried to send this one out. Reisinger saved it, kept it in the zone, and a backhand shot by Woodruff won't go. Oyer now walking the blue line. He'll keep it in and take a shot, but it's going to go off of Lucas Black. Fiala with the shot. Going to go off his chest. Rebound. And it's going to go in. Chaos in front of the net. Trying to see who actually took the shot on that. I believe that's going to be Kendall Woodruff. So power play goal for the Westerville Wardcats makes it a score of 5-2. Bazaroff against Fiala. Fiala will knock this one back behind the goal line. Reisinger now with the puck, working from behind the red line. CP now with the puck, tries to send it across ice, but Fiala going to get in the way. And that puck's going to head down the boards. No icing coming up. Bazaroff now with the puck, trying to work around Matt Lewis. Puck loose now, Hanneberg take the shot from the point. And it'll sail down into the corner where CP will pick it up. Woodruff waiting for the pass. He'll pick it up. Fiala now trying to bring it through the zone. They'll be content to chip this one down and go for a change. As Barbieri will pick this up from behind Fred Antonio. Jack Barbieri working it against the boards. It's going to be he and Rossi nicely, as well as Bazaroff working 3-on-3. He'll take the sharp angle shot. Mig's going to swallow this one up. Actually got stuck down into his glove there. The official have to reach down and get it. 10:52 left here, third period. Jets with a 5-2 lead. Hunka, Black, and Benson out. Campbell and Emmerling out defensively. Puck now sailing through the neutral zone. Emmerling will pick this one up. He'll try to move back around and work around Paul Chow. Hunka going to take a shot from Myers. And puck now loose there as Myers tried to send this one down behind the goal line, behind Fred Antonio. Go ahead towards the neutral zone. Big shot coming up from Hunka on Cooper Sanfilippo. And Tyson Hunka will, I believe, did we get a call on that? Oh, they're gonna say it was a good hit. Okay. All right. Arguable whether he had the puck or not, but Hunka against Myers. This one work his way into the zone. Benson with the puck, trying to send across ice back to get over to Black. Black sending it back down into the corner, and it'll be picked up by Caden Myers. Emmerling off the board now, trying to feed Black. Black couldn't get to it. And this one will sail behind Fred Antonio. Icing coming up against Westerville. 10:07 left here, third period. Jets with a 5-2 lead. Lute and Nikolov defensively take the ice for the Jets. They'll drop this one to the right of Miggs. Hunka and Palar for the faceoff. Black will get this one. Try to take a shot. It's going to go off Knapp. But Black will be able to put it back down. Hunka with the puck. Working it around. Going to come loose. And Hunka's going to have to chase this one down ice. And Russell on the chase, but Hunka will work his way through. He'll get the puck out to Black. Black tried to get it to Benson. Benson couldn't handle it. And he'll head down into the Jets' offensive zone. As Weiss will battle for it. Lute stepping in, going to deliver a shot, trying to get to the puck. Tegan Brussel taking a shot for his trouble. Black trying to take a shot from Benson in the slot. He'll be knocked away by Nikolov. Taking a shot from the point, and it'll go off the head of Miggs with another save. Puck trickling behind the net. Paler trying to set it up the boards, fanned on the shot. Black will send this one back to Benson. Benson to Hunka. Hunka was in the slot. Couldn't get around to get the shot. And he's going to battle Evan Weiss for it. Lute going to drop this one near the blue line. Try to send it back out to Benson. Benson couldn't get to it. He'll recover, though. Try to work around Weiss. Puck going to come loose, and that's going to be Oyer who's going to pick it up. Knapp now send it across ice. Past Sawyer. Barbieri, the closest Jet to it. He'll send it to the boards. And Hunka trying to ricochet this one to Benson. Benson and Black now into the zone. Benson looking for her ability to take a shot there. Couldn't get to it. Going to be knocked away by Matt Lewis. Barbieri now against the boards. Send it one back down into the corner. Puck will go high. Barbieri now to the left of Miggs. Gets it to Benson. Benson trying to center it. And it'll end up on the stick of Hannenberg. Hannenberg taking a shot from the point, but it's going to go off the boot of a Warcat. As Barbieri waited for it at the corner, be knocked away by Sawyer. Black now with it. Send it. I said it's going to get to Benson, and Benson takes a shot from the circle. Miggs going to save that one as well. Hannenberg battling for it in the neutral zone. Fiala now with the puck. One-on-one with Barbieri. Fratantonio going to make a pad save off the right side. As Hunka try to work this one up towards the boards. Hoover now going to pick it up for the Warcats. Barbieri going to step in, though. Bring it down with his stick. Fiala at the red line now with the puck. He was looking for Hoover, but Craven was in the way, took the angle away from him. Excuse me, that was Resinger he was looking for. Sawyer now battling Craven at the wall. Weaver will end up with it, tried to get it on the stick of Zurakowski, couldn't handle it. And Sanfilippo will handle it. He'll send it D to D, send it over. And the puck will sail behind Fred Antonio. 7:12 left here in this third period. Jets with a 5-2 lead. Hannenberg trying to make his way forward, but he's going to lose the puck. That's going to be Polchow with it. Trying to work it around the net. Fred Antonio still going to be loose. Come back out towards the boards. And Weaver going to chase this one down as Sanfilippo will chip it through the neutral zone. Polchow now past the blue line. Takes a shot. It's going to be redirected down into the corner. Sanfilippo now from the blue line will take a half-hearted shot, but it's going to go off of a Canton-Akron Jet. Craven now in the slot, was trying to get to the pass. Penalty coming up here. I don't know. To a Warcat be Sanfilippo. And I believe Zurakowski tied up. Zurakowski still down at the board. And Sanfilippo immediately goes to the box, so he knew. As Zurakowski takes a moment to kind of gather himself. 6:31 left here, third period. CAK will go to the power play. As Oyer goes out to check on Zurakowski. So great sportsmanship by the Westerville Warcats. And Zurakowski, not the biggest guy on the ice, but certainly plays like he's about 6'5". Zurakowski will make his way unassisted to the bench. 6:31 left here in this third period. CAK going to the power play. Cooper Sanfilippo will go to the sin bin for 2 minutes. Hunka, Black, Dahman, Hannenberg, and Barbieri. Be Woodruff, Fiala, Oyer, and Nick Hoover for Westerville. A little lull in the action here. He'll drop this one to the left of Aiden Miggs. Dahman to take the face-off against Fiala. Dahman will win this one. He'll get out to Hannenberg. Hannenberg will drop it to Black. Black from the point, sending it over to Hunka. Hunka down in the circle to the right of Miggs. Trying to work his way around, take a shot, but too much traffic as Hannenberg now will head down low to pick up the puck, send it back around to Hunka. And Tyson will have Black as an option. Black at the blue line. Send it back to Hunka. Hunka with the shot. And it's going to go wide right of the cage. Black keeping it in the zone. Trying to send it, tried to backhand it. Lost it. Tyson Hunka will step in. Dahman with the shot. Glove save by Aiden Miggs. 5:54 left here, third period. As Reisinger, Lewis, Sawyer, and Hoover will head to the ice for Westerville. 1:23 left here on the power play for the Canton-Akron Jets. 5:54 left on the game clock. As Dahman and Reisinger will take the face-off to the right of Fred Antonio. Or excuse me, of Aiden Miggs. Black now down low to Hunka. Back to Black. He'll send it to Hunka now at the top of the circle. Tyson Hunka trying to work through, but it's going to be knocked away by Reisinger, and Black will recover this, try to reset. Get it over to Hannenberg into the neutral zone through past the red line, and they're going to go down. Incidental contact there, no call coming up. So Dahman to Black. They'll keep it in. Send it off the glass and up into the net. Puck out of play. They'll drop this one to the right of Aiden Miggs. 5:22 left here, third period. Jets with a 5-2 lead. 52 seconds left on the power play. Penalty to Cooper Sanfilippo. Black to Hannenberg. D-to-D pass, send it back to Black. Black sent it down to the circles to Hunka, to the right of Miggs. Trying to work his way around again, but he'll think better. Set up behind the net. Trying to find somebody in the slot looking for Dahman, but he'll take a sharp angle shot, be knocked away. Glove down by Black at the blue line. Hunka trying to work again to the right of Miggs. And it'll be Reisinger going to take the puck, send it out to Sawyer. Sawyer trying to make his way down there, trying to kill some time here. 20 seconds left on the power play. And I believe a call is going to come up against the Canton-Akron Jets. I think they're going to call them for interference. We'll see officially. Nope, they're going to say high sticking against Canton-Akron. So it'll be 4-on-4 for the next 15 seconds. And then Westerville will go on the power play for 1:45. 4:46 left here, third period. It'll be Craven, Ben Rose, Barbieri, and I believe Hannenberg out for the Jets. Myers, Baczynski, Weiss, and Brussel out for Westerville. They'll drop this to the right up front. Antonio Craven taking the face-off. He'll battle for it. Brussel, though, will sneak in and take it. It'll be Weiss at the point. Try to send it down low into the circle, intended for Brussel. Brussel couldn't handle it. Barbieri now going to pick it up. Trying to work it down the far board. Trying to get out to Ben Rose. Rose didn't see it coming. Puck back off the board, but Ben Rose will end up with this time. He'll chip it down into the zone. That'll clear the Westerville penalty. And now Lucas Black sitting in the box for the next minute, 36, as CAK will go on the penalty kill. Brussel from the circle takes a shot. Can't get through Hannenberg. Craven going to send this one up to the blue line, outside into the neutral zone. So Weiss will take it, and he'll skate backward, try to reset it. Send it across ice. Got it to Reisinger. Reisinger, gravity shifted, almost fell over. Into the slot for Westerville, but going to be knocked away by the Jets. Ben Rose now try to send it across ice, but it's going to go off the pads of Caden Myers. Barbieri going to send this one down behind the net of Miggs. Fiala now out for Westerville. Craven, Hannenberg, Barbieri, and Rose out on the penalty kill for the Jets. 47 seconds left on that. Woodruff trying to make his way down the far right side through the circle, but he'll be slowed up by Ben Rose. He'll kick it back out to Oyer. Oyer at the top. Sends it down low into the circle. I'll try to work it back up. I believe that was going to be Fiala, but it's going to go off the boot of somebody else. It'd be Craven and Fiala battling for it. Craven will bounce it off the boards, and he'll head to the bench. Hunka will head to the ice for the next 17 seconds to kill off this penalty for CAK. Reisinger now cross ice pass to Oyer. Oyer working and weaving his way through. Ran into Hunka. Looked like it was going to be a trap. Ben Rose with the breakaway. With the puck, has time, takes a shot. It's going to shoot over the cage and into the net. With 2:44 left here in the third period, but that'll clear the penalty for CAK. We're back to 5-on-5, and Ben Rose with a great opportunity. Just came off the stick, kind of funny. And judging by the smile and the way he's shaking his head, I think he realizes that. I'll drop this one to the right of Miggs. Hunka will send it back to Black. Black takes a shot, but it's going to go over the cage. And down into the corner. Benson trying to send it back around to Hunka. Hunka will work it around Sanfilippo. Puck will sail out into the neutral zone. It'll be Max Campbell. It will bounce this one off the boards. And CAK will have to vacate. Hunka will make his way out. Black will be the first one back in. And they'll chip it back out in the neutral zone. Benson tried to pick it up, but Pear stepped in. Thought he had an opportunity, but Gavin Emmerling slowed him down. Black now to Hunka. Hunka trying to work through three red jerseys. Sends it back to Black. Black from the circle takes a shot, but it's going to go off of the stick of a Warcat. Sanfilippo now will send this one down. Puck now working through the Westerville defensive zone. Benson going to take a high stick to the eye. No call on that. Sanfilippo now setting up from behind Miggs. He'll slow it down, send it up ice, but avoided every red jersey and got it out to, I believe, Benson. Benson going to send this one down, back down low. Benson stepping in again, but He won't be able to pick this one, but it'll be Payer working down the right side. Down the far boards. Polcha now with the puck. Tried to work through Benson. Benson wasn't given any ground. Puck will come loose, and Emmerling work his way up the boards. Actually collide with Lucas Black a little bit, so a little friendly fire as the puck just kind of sailed there as Knapp picks it up in the neutral zone. He'll chip it down behind Fred Antonio. 1:03 left here in the game. 5-2 is the Jets score. And Max Campbell will send this one all the way down behind Miggs. That'll be icing coming up against CAK. 56.2 seconds left here in this game. 5-2 is the Jets lead. Zurakowski, Craven, Weaver back out for the Jets. Nikolov and Lute as well. Craven taking the face off. He'll take this one against Woodruff. Puck will sail out to Hoover. Hoover tried to send it down the boards, but Nikolov got it in the way. Puck loose now. It's going to be Zurakowski and Weaver and Craven. 3-on-1 if they work fast. Out to Weaver. Weaver takes a shot. Pad save. And it's going to be Lute with the rebound from the blue line. Takes a shot. He can't get it to go as well. It's going to sail around the boards as Nikolov steps in, scoops the puck, and it's going to go into the net. With just 34 seconds left in this game. CAK with some opportunities. A little frustration setting in for that line as they've had great puck movement, just can't find the back of the net. So Bazaroff and Fiala to take the face off to the left of Miggs. They'll send it to CP. CP out to Nikolov. Nikolov going to take the shot. It'll go off Miggs. It's loose, but it'll make its way into the neutral zone. 2-on-1 if they work fast, but it's going to be offside coming up against Westerville. With just 28 seconds left here in this game. Drop it just outside the Jets' offensive zone. It'll be Bazaroff for the faceoff for the Jets. See if you're going to pick this one up. Take it all the way back. Try to kill the next 23 seconds. Send around the boards. Get out to Rossi nicely. He'll chip this one up, but Weiss will pick it up. Send it down to Fiala. Fiala will try to center it. Try to get it to Woodruff. And Woodruff sending out to a bit Resinger. Resinger fed it over. Couldn't get it to go. Nicely. Work his way up the near board. Could have Bazaroff to his left. Going to take a shot. And Miggs with another save, and that will wrap it up here for Game 3 of the weekend. The Canton-Akron Jets, they pick up the 5-2 win. Scoring went like this. We started off here with 6:36 left here in the first period as Connor Seepy would put one in. Bazaroff would be credited with the assist. Just about 11 seconds later, it would be the Canton-Akron Jets again. Tyler Benson would get the feed from Tyson Hunka. That would make it 2-0. Lucas Black on the shorthanded goal with just 18 seconds left in the first period would put the Jets up by a score of 3-0. Coming out in the second period, though, it would be Kendall Woodruff that would get the score to narrow the lead to 3-1. However, it would be all Jets after that. 11:26 left in the second period. Ben Rose would find one on the feet from Gage Weaver. 10:04, it would be Rossi nicely from Connor Seepy. And we rounded out in the third period as Westerville would convert on a power play. It would be Kendall Woodruff once again getting his second goal of the day. And that's where we come to our conclusion here. The Jets get a 5-2 win over the Westerville Warcats. The Westerville Warcats remain winless against CAK this season. Again, coming up this afternoon at 5 p.m., CAK will be back on the ice as they will take on the New Work Generals. They'll try to wind down their 2-0-1 weekend with a final win coming up this evening. So for Jerry Lute, my name is Jim Craven. Thanks for joining us here for Canton-Akron Jets hockey, and you heard all the action here on Western Reserve Radio, part of the iMedia One Network. We will see you later this afternoon.
We thank you for joining us for this special presentation of Western Reserve Radio. And we now return to our regularly scheduled programming. You're listening to WRDB, Western Reserve Digital Broadcasting, Youngstown, Warren, Salem, and around the world.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets, and they all have one thing in common. Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog or cat today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a pet near you. Training that pet to play the keyboard, that's optional. Start a story. Adopt a shelter or rescue pet today. Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
Okay, what are you wearing right now?
Nothing.
That's right. So mommy's going to teach you how to dress yourself. Underwear always comes first, name tag at the back, then pants, then shirt. Get the first button in the right hole or you have to start all over. Socks going first, then shoes, right on right, left on left. With shoelaces, just take the ends, cross them over, switch the loops. The rabbit goes down the hole, pull tight, and you're left with bunny ears. Got it?
Hi, it's
Why are your
Mark
pants in your
Means,
head?
host of By All Means, Tuesdays at 5, right here on Western Reserve Radio, WRDB, The Scourge.
People been saying to your friend, get a different face, and posting on their feed, they're super ugly. The things they say to them online are cruel and they're not true. So tell your friend, I'll stand up for you. Don't worry, I know what to do.
Know someone being bullied online? You can be a witness and make a difference by letting the world know it isn't cool and by letting your friend know you care. Learn more at eyewitnessbullying.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets, and they all have one